It wasn't all pretty when they won that championship. The confetti was falling. They was looking forward to a moment to give some respect to their competitors. Uh-oh, what happened? Wemby and Brunson. Wemby, Brunson, Miss Johnson. All right, shake some hands. Say peace out. Say respect. Say congrats. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Y'all noticing this? Formation. Uh-oh. Detroit, Chicago Bulls, Pistons, Chicago. Where's Isaiah Thomas? Coaches shake. Players leave. Uh-oh. Where's Isaiah Thomas? Where's Jordan? Uh-oh. Luke Cornett stays. Of course, Luke Cornett stays. He didn't play. Oh, let me stop. He didn't play well, though. And look at this. I remember seeing this scene. I was like, that was fast. How y'all in the damn tunnel already? And who made a basketball tunnel this low? Anyway, goodness. Look, gone. 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 Oh, come on. Y'all didn't shake their hands for real? This can't be real. Cornette found Mitch and shook with others, including OG. Cornette doing a lot of stuff that they ain't doing, including putting his hand over his heart for the national anthem. Oh, boy, boy, boy. Oh, boy. We got a scandal here. Oh, you know we got a scandal here. Uh-huh. They got a scandal. If that's happened, you know they're going to talk about it. Let's see who should we talk about sportsmanship. Draymond.
Look your killer in the face. Look your killer in the face. You got to look them in their face. By the way, if you leave the court and you don't look me in my face and I just beat you, I actually know that I own you forever. Because
woo! He ain't lying. At least that's your thought. Don't mean it's real. It's just that's how I'm thinking. Oh, you can't even look at this. Y'all know how we all stood up and said, I got you. I got you. Let's go to war. Let's go. Mano y mano. Let's go. And then I got you. And then hey. He like, back turn out of here. Can't face the moment. Ooh, I got you. Sign the deed of your life and your heart over to me.
Because you couldn't even look me in the face. And so to see them walk off the court, it was disheartening. And I'll blame it on youth. I'll blame it on lacking the leader to show them that, hey, this is what you do, not walk off. I'll blame it on that.
Ooh, Wemby, you're supposed to, I mean, you're second year.
I'll blame it on that. Lacking the leadership, the leader to show them that no. There's a way to win and there's a way to lose.
But we've seen this before. It wasn't no lack of leadership with the Detroit Pistons when the Bulls finally got over that hump, finally got past them.
There's a way to win and there's a way to lose. And walking off the court, not looking your killer in his eyes, ain't the way to lose.
Nah, that's suckers. That's suckers. That is straight sucker stuff. Real spit. Like, now, you know how no one was liking the Knicks when they fans were beating everyone up? And I couldn't put it on the Knicks players, but I was like, this is now I'm not rooting for y'all to win as much because I'm like, y'all fans is acting the fool. This is something now I really take to heart. I'm like, oh, y'all some suckers. Y'all some balls. Y'all some marks. Y'all don't want to go speak to them dudes?
One of my favorite things that's come out of all of this is the crying that has occurred because it appeared Wemby didn't shake the hands of the Knicks afterwards, and now we don't like that. It's arrogant, and he's a bad guy. There's a lot of Knicks fans doing that, to whom I respond, go burn something else down and maybe not worry about what's classy and what's not. That being said, you guys are former players. How are we feeling?
Okay. Once again, we got a little mismatching going on. Maybe conflation's not the word, just mismatching. All right. They burning stuff down is not the same as Knicks fans doing that as the players not shaking hands. But I understand, and I hope they get to the point that I could defend them not shaking hands. But somebody got to say it first.
What I will say is this. I don't think it's just about the handshaking. When you're on the world stage, when you're on the biggest stage, everything is going to get dissected. And he's had a couple different things that we've paid attention to, personality or competitive style-wise, where we're like, oh, we didn't know he had that. Yeah. We didn't know he had a little asshole in his system. So
because we always thought Shaolin, all in, bringing old school back. We loved it. But you know, this is what people forget about the old school. It came with its issues too. Yeah, I knock your ass out. Yeah, Jalen Brunson, I mush you to the ground. Yeah, I'm not like old school had its thorns as well.
But when he introduced us to it, game after game after game, I think people were a little taken aback. Now, as far as the handshaking thing, we can't give him an excuse or give the rest of that team excuses like that. Hard fought battles, everybody knows it's to shake hands. You congratulate your opponent, and you move on with it. He don't have to be overly, but you know, obviously you saw Brunson heading over to shake his hand. He beelines out. All of these things are gonna be under a microscope. So if we're gonna criticize it, let's criticize it the appropriate way. Let's not give him any excuses because we wouldn't give anybody.
Yeah, so he basically saying beat him, chill. Blah, blah, blah. Look, let's balance it out. Praise and criticism. The cost of praise is criticism. We say nothing but lovely things about you, Wemby, except when you don't do lovely things. And then that's the cost of the praise, the criticism. This is not that deep. You're supposed to shake their hands. Ultimately, you're supposed to shake their hands. There's a way to defend it that you don't have to, but you're supposed to shake their hands. Simple as that. And you didn't. Okay, so some people got to defend it. Somebody got to give you the other side. Let's go.
Shaking hands is what you do when you're in the little leagues. When you're in JV, when you're trying to teach about, hey, treat the game the right way. I don't believe that NBA players or professional athletes have to shake hands. Why? Why do I have to do that?
I'll answer both of y'all when y'all finish.
No, I think this is a real thing because we see it all the time in college basketball.
I got a lot to say.
They didn't shake hands. They don't respect the game. Why do I need to shake your hand?
That's part of the obligation.
No, it isn't.
Part of the rule. That's part of the rule.
Who made it
Not
the
an
rule?
obligation.
I don't.
It's not an obligation or a rule. Ethics. I think you want to say ethics, like just the way we do it. Like it's a part of the custom of it. But no, it's not a rule. You ain't got to do it. It's not a rule to put your hand over your heart either. None of that stuff is rules. It's just like you're supposed to do it. But if you don't do it, you're gonna hear about it. You went against the stream. You went against the flow. You know what's coming your way. Ain't nobody stupid.
No, but if that's what everyone does.
But here's my thing. Well, I don't have to do it because everybody does it.
Good point.
Like nobody did make it a rule. I can respect Stephen A. Smith, and when we're done, I don't need to dap him before I go off set. I'm here to debate him. I'm trying to win a debate. And I think it's the same way with the NBA Finals. I get when Isaiah Thomas and all this stuff happened back in the day. But I think it's one of the worst rules for professional sports that I have to show sportsmanship and shake your hand after you beaten me in a moment where maybe I don't want to shake your hand. Maybe I don't like you. I don't need to like you. I don't get paid to like you. I get paid to compete against you, to win championships. Okay. So there's no prerequisite that says when the game's over, I need to say, hey, way to kick my ass. No, I can take my ass home, and I can say, you know what, cool, I'll see you next time I see you. And when I see you, I'm going to come for you again. I think it's a bigger topic that we're missing the boat on.
Blah, blah, blah. That is a dope topic. I'm going to have to write that down right there. Sportsmanship, handshaking. Yeah, we're going to have to get into that because they ain't get into it. Stephen A. Smith, maybe he did, and it's just not this clip. Handshaking. Because I actually see where Jay is coming from, and that's why I was like, there's a way to defend it. One, it's not a rule. Two, I ain't got to do what you want me to do. I ain't got to do what you think I should do. I get all that, but I shake hands. And I coach itty-bitties. I played when I was young, itty-bitty, and I played at the highest level. I like shaking hands. I like it because I want you to know this is just a game, bro. It ain't that deep. I'm not taking any of this with me. So what up, big dog? Love for you, man. Hope you go out there and ball out. I'm going to whoop your ass today, but good luck. Okay? Then after it, oh, great job. You won. You beat me. I got to go back to the drawing board, or I got to dust some things off, or I got to work on my game, or I whooped your ass like I told you. It's life. But it ain't, I compartmentalize. It almost tells me I could compartmentalize. And when people say, oh, no, I was so caught up in my feelings, I couldn't see anything else. I was blinded by my emotions. I earmark you. I earmark that. I say there's a problem right there. If you can't get away from that. So there's a lot more topics. Oh, man, the fallout, the Becky Hammond comments, is he a 1A player, all that kind of stuff. Who he is in history. Goodness, I'm just looking at all these topics. Big debate over what Wemby needs to do, what Wemby needs to get right. But I got to really pay this off and let you guys know what he said. He really said it. Like, I think I didn't even put this together. The funk Wemby happens here, and it probably happens because he didn't want to give him no dap. Let's hear it. As they said, what was that? Daft Punk. One more time. Hey, you don't want to give me no dap? He said, "Cuz you know." All right, we gonna get out of here because it's 6:30 and my medicine that I didn't take is really wearing off right now. I'm about to hit y'all with one y'all ain't gonna get, but I gotta do it. And then we gonna leave on a positive note, and then that's wrap. Cuz you know me. This is Jalen Brunson to Wemby as they walking off. Confetti falling. Where Wemby at? Can't miss him. He the tallest dude in here. He's like, Wemby. Wemby just walking like this. You know how you walking? Because everything ain't connected, but it's coordinated some way. And then he like, cuz you know me. Giving me left hand dap, P-funkin' re-riding shotgun, explode, the windows broke out, son, a cool breeze. Somebody beat that up in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. It's next level. I just went there with my rap Tourette's. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. Oh, that wasn't enough? Y'all want some more? Well, check out the link in my bio, Hydration Situation Live. Blah, blah, blah.
Right. I'm glad he said that. No one chooses football. Football chooses you. It's so crazy people still stuck in Patrick Mahomes in the offense. I'm like, do you see these numbers? Marcellus Wiley on the rocks.
It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I believe the purpose.
Time to hydrate. Hydration situation. So